Hello friends, this is Avinash Kumar. Welcome you all once again. In this video, we will learn what method is. In order to define method, we can say that it is a set of code written into the block which is referenced by a name. Using this name, we can invoke the method. We are already knowing this thing as the function in different languages, but in Java it is said as method. So let's see the difference. Function represents a work, but method represents a behavior. Let's see an example to understand. Like salary is paid by company. Money is deposited to an account holder. Here, paying salary is a work, but done by company. That means there is a relation between salary paid and company. Similarly, depositing money is a task, but it is done by account holder. So, here we can also see relation between money deposited and account holder. So Java come to the conclusion that there is nothing in the OOPS where work exists without relation. So according to the Java, work had some relation with the roles like company and account holder. So it is different from function because function only represents work, so that is why eventually it is named as method. We know that argument can be passed by two different ways into methods. First one is passed by value and second one is passed by reference. Now let's try to understand what the difference between passed by value and passed by reference is. In passed by value, a copy of argument is sent. So changes that is done under the method does not impact the actual argument. However, in passed by reference, actual address is sent as argument. So changes done in the method does impact on the actual argument. And Java uses always passed by value. Let's see the live example. In this live demo, what I have done, I have created a class named employee. In this class, I have created two instance member, that is name and employee code. And here we have parameterized constructor and segregator for this attributes. Now first we will understand this class with a simple value. What I have done is I have created a method increment number passing an argument, and I'm trying to increase the value by 1 in this passed argument, and inside the method I'm trying to print this, and here I'm going to call this method. So after run, what I have find is like before calling this method the value of a was 10, but after call of this method, what the value of a is 10 again, but during this method execution the value was increased by 11. So it means that what was the value of the variable before calling this method is remain the same. It means here the value passed by value is working over here in Java. Now moving to next example. I'm going to uncomment these line of codes. So what I have done over here, that I have created an object of employee and I have assigned a value with Avinash, and employee ID is 12345, and here we will print this value, and after that I'm going to call this method where I have passed an argument as employee object, and here I have changed the employee code. If employee code is changed here, then we can say that it's a call by reference. If it doesn't change as like a previous example, then it will remain like a pass by value. Let's see. Yes, what happened before calling this method, the value were Avinash Kumar and employee code was 123, but after method call, what happens, the employee code has been changed. What actually the changes is done by the method definition. So here into the method, whatever changes I have done, it impacted after the method call. So if it happens, it seems to be known as call by reference, but just a time like a minute ago I told you that Java supports only call by value. So what is happening over here? Still Java is supporting call by value. What actually is happening over here, what we have passed here, it is a reference of an object. Here E is holding the reference of object, and whatever the changes we are doing not doing with the reference, we are doing actually the object. So changes has been done on the object, not the reference. So to prove this, what I can do, I can change the reference to null. So if again, because I have changed the value E to null, it is not pointing now this object inside the method. If this code will execute, then at this place it should throw a null pointer exception. Let's try to run this. But this time it doesn't happen. The exception, we didn't encounter the exception. It means that again the pass by value has been executed. Pass by value is satisfied by the Java, not pass by reference. Again, I'm trying to just conclude it at the end. What happened? Whatever the reference I am sending at the time of call, if we will do changes on the reference, it will not impact outside the method. So it is a call by value. Why this changes has been impacted to the object? Because we are not changing to the reference, we are changing to the object, which is actually represented by this reference. That is why impacted remain after the method call. So after these example, I wanted to demonstrate you, and I have demonstrated you that Java supports only call by value. We should not divert with this kind of example. So that was actually what I'm trying to tell you by these example. So that's it from my side for this live demo. So that's all from my side for this video also, and I have tried to cover some questions during the discussion, and those are: what is method, what is difference between method and function, what is pass by value and pass by reference, among pass by value and pass by reference which is used in Java. If you are able to answer these questions, then you have understood this topic completely. Kindly watch my next video on inheritance. Till then, thanks. Kindly like and share this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave your comments if you want to know any clarification on your queries. Thank you.